What's up, guys? This is Team Wagy, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my new boat. You guys that have been watching my channel for a while know that I haven't made an upload in quite some time, as you can see right here. Yeah, I kind of stopped fishing after I sold my Skeeter, and I hadn't got another boat since. Well, now I have a boat that I can use to make videos with, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. It is a 1992 Pro Gator, and it looks awesome. I'd like to give a special shout out to the man that sold me the boat, Timothy. We were able to work it out to where I was going to be able to get this boat, and I really appreciate you for that, Timothy. I'm going to start from the front and go to the back like I did with the Skeeter video. So, starting with the trailer, I'm going to go over what he's done to this boat. I personally have not done a single thing to it, really. So everything I'm showing you is stuff that he did. So he has a new trailer winch on it. He has a new crank for the trailer, obviously. I did put a lock on the tongue because I don't want anybody to steal this. Now, I do keep, the big Excursion parked in front of it, so they can't tow it from there. So they would have to wheel it behind this carport in order to get it out. So, spare tire, obviously, a bunch of standard stuff. Here's the trolling motor. It is a Minn Kota Maxim. It's a 24 volt. Again, I have not actually taken this boat on the water yet. I will take it out and I will film my first time on the water with this boat. But this video, like I said, is just to give you an overview of it and what I think of it so far. As you can see, it has brand new carpet, which is awesome because, as you saw with the Skeeter, it was original carpet, at least what was left of it. He had this boat carpeted, so that is a huge, huge plus for me. And also the gel coat looks incredible because he had this boat redone, re-clear coated, and I believe it's waxed at the moment. And this flake, I'm not sure if he'll be able to pick up on camera. Of course, there are little, imperfections here and there because the gel coat, it did look bad before he got it redone. So some of the gel coat damage, you can still see through it, but all in all, from a distance, it looks incredible. Right here is a cooler. Let me see if I can get this lid open. There's a strap that I need to install. Right there's a cooler. So, put all the drinks, snacks, whatever, it's going to go in this cooler. Up front here, he does have a front seat post for it that he has not given me yet, but I'm going to be picking that up here soon. The front is supposed to have a Hook 5 unit, so that'll get me started off good for now. He told me that this was an addition to the boat. This just used to be open space in there before. Now, it's just, it's kind of an open space with lids on top for standing. As you can see over here, it's open under there. Don't mind my big boot footprint in the carpet there. That was just me getting in the boat when I was a little excited. Now we're at the console. Up here, I'm supposed to have a Hook 7 graph. I have the graph, it's just not on. I have to build some sort of bracket to raise that hole. That way I can mount it because the graph will not fit in between that standard hole that they designed years ago in '92. Steering wheel. I mean, this is all basic stuff, but I'm just excited to show you guys because I haven't been in a boat in a while. Speedometer, stuff like that, RPM, voltmeter, water, fuel. It has a switch panel here, but most of these I believe don't work. He was trying to figure out the wiring for it, couldn't get it done, so I'm going to try to get that done. He contacted the company to see if he could get schematics, but he hasn't heard back from them yet. Here are the seats. As you can see, they fold up right there. Fairly new seats, which is nice. Later on, I do want to add something in the middle there, maybe a third seat, maybe one of those consoles, just to have a little bit more usability out of that space. And then my favorite part is that this entire thing flips up and you have all of this storage underneath the seats. So that's great for stuff that I'm thinking of putting soft plastics in there, because all of my Ziploc bags will fit in there, all nice and neat. Of course, you have your throttle, basic stuff. It's got this railing here. I didn't think I'd like it at first, but after sitting in the boat, I really do like it. This boat has 2 separate live wells. It's this compartment there and the one over there. I'll see if I can get it open. It's a little hard with this seat here without the post. But there you go. So it's a pretty long live well, which is good for, bigger fish that you catch. I'm not sure if I'm going to have both set up to use as live wells. I might set it up like the Skeeter, where one of the live wells is an actual live well, and the other one will be plugged off and disconnected, the pump, just for dry storage. Now, I don't know how this pump setup is in this boat, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. Maybe it's one pump that runs both. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm going to see if I can do that. Now we're back here in the battery box. It's got 3 pretty recent batteries. I think 2 are from this year. One has a sticker on it of 2015. It's got an 18-gallon fuel tank, which is pretty nice. I'm going to flip over to the other side so I can show you the onboard charger. There's your charger there. I'm not quite sure if it is working. I plugged it up, and these lights have been like this for a while. It is a dual bank charger. There's 3 batteries. I was thinking about swapping it for a 3-bank charger, just so they were all hooked up and ready to go. There is a little hydraulic strut there that's supposed to be hooked up, but that shock is worn out and it doesn't hold it up anymore. So I'm going to see about replacing that and re-hooking it back up to the lid, because this lid is heavy. I believe it's either aluminum or fiberglass. I can't tell. I guess it's fiberglass. Looking inside those holes there, it looks more like fiberglass to me. Have it shut on the charger cord. It doesn't really affect it. Here's the motor. It's a Mariner 90, so Mariner, Mercury, the same company, different branding. And this motor has a few little issues. Motor-wise, he said it runs great. Like I said, I haven't taken the boat out on the water yet, so we're going to find that out. The trim, it's leaking just a little bit. I'll trim it up here. You see it stutters. I believe the stuttering is just it being low on trim fluid, because not sure if you're going to be able to catch this, but that seal that's around the shaft isn't sealing properly. You can see it's wet down the cylinder. So I believe that I need either to get that trim assembly rebuilt, or I did some research and it looks like I can pull this end cap off and replace the end cap, and that has a seal on it. I don't know how hard that is. I know the cap is around $60. I'd love to do that, because their full rebuild kit is $400 to $500 depending on who you go to. So obviously I would like to try to redo it myself. He said the trailer lights have a little bit of an issue. I didn't notice that towing it home. All the lights seem to work fine for me. It's got your standard straps, of course. This trailer is a TI Trailers. He swapped out the wheels for these nice aluminum polished looking wheels. I'm a big fan. But as you can see, this gel coat is awesome. You can see what I'm talking about with imperfections. You can see all those little cuts. That was just the, when the gel coat wasn't cleared, it started wearing out. But after clearing it, that's not something that you really see too much, and it's not really a big deal to me. Here is that other live well. I can't open it all the way on this side. I can do it on the other side with that seat. This side I can't do it. Again, here's the other rail. It's got a little dent in it, but other than that, it looks totally fine. Here's the rod locker. Rod locker, pretty spacious. I'm curious to see how long of a rod I can fit in here. because he said, and I looked in there, the rods can go all the way to the tip of the boat. And a handle can actually go in that little gap. So I'm curious, I want to take an 8-foot rod and see if I can get the handle in there and see how far it'll go. Because if I can fit an 8-foot rod in this boat, that will be really awesome. Because a lot of my rods are longer than I use. Here's more of that little addition. I'm really, really a fan of this. Just for the deck space that you get. There's the 2 lids up, as you can see. Almost forgot to show you. All this front storage up here, you can get to by this little compartment. Now, I know you're not going to be able to see in there too good, but that little hole is access to the whole boat. I was thinking, there's companies that make aluminum lids that you can buy, and I was wondering how hard it would be to install one of those. Now, this boat has brand new carpet, so that's something that I would not be doing in the future anytime soon. But it would be cool to have access from the top. And with the certain type of deck lid that I'm talking about, you can make it flush to where the carpet's over it and it looks really nice. But that's probably something that I'll never do to the boat, just an idea. I'm going to keep stuff in there that I don't access often, like, your emergency paddle, the safety flotation cushion, stuff like that for, regulations and laws. Just stuff I don't use every day to use that space up. This trolling motor also has a G-force handle, which he installed, so that's really awesome. I don't have to worry about the nylon paracord cable breaking on me. It's got that already. Trying to think about what else I need to show you guys. Here's the underside. Like I said, guys, this boat is really clean, especially for its age. After all the work he's done to it, it looks pretty awesome. Definitely a huge upgrade from the Skeeter. One thing I will show you, it does have a cover that fits the boat, a canvas cover, really high quality, and it fits the boat, like I said, really great. It has a cup holder right here, a little addition. So you flip that down and you flip those up. I'm not too sure if I'm a big fan of that. I probably won't use it much, but it is there. That's kind of why I wanted to get maybe a console there, because I know bassboatseats.com, they make a console with a waterproof storage section and cup holders, so I could keep my phone and other stuff in there, camera gear, GoPros, whatnot, batteries, and have that waterproof. And it also functions as a step, so it would help step up into the back of the boat. I'll show you guys this seat. Pretty basic. One thing I forgot to mention on the motor, not only is the trim hydraulic fluid leaking, but it also has a slight leak in the 2-stroke fluid. So, as you guys saw, let me trim this down. As you guys saw, there was no separate oil fill on the boat, and you don't mix the gas. I have never heard of this. I'm probably going to sound stupid, but I've never heard of a motor that has your oil reservoir just in it. Maybe that's because this is a 90 horse, I'm not too sure, but you actually can fill your oil right here through that cap. So that's pretty cool, but I think it's leaking from the bottle somewhere. It's going to have to be something that I figure out. You might be able to see it wet right there. That's basically due to that leak. All in all, guys, this boat is really, really clean. I am in love with it. This is the gas fill. I've actually never taken this off. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think they make a tool that you can use to open that easier. I think my dad has one, actually. I'll have to ask my dad about that. I know you guys haven't seen my dad in a while. He's in Lufkin. Right now I'm living in Louisiana, right by the Cane River and Sibley Lake, and I'm going to school at Northwestern State University. So that's kind of a little update for some of you guys that have been watching my stuff for a long time. That's where I am currently located. I don't think there's anything else I really need to show you guys. If I missed anything, please feel free to let me know. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really trying to make a comeback on YouTube. I honestly would be my dream to make these videos and make a living off of it. That would just be absolutely incredible. I've been thinking about what I want to do for a career, and you know, nothing excites me as much as the idea of being on YouTube. So if you want to help me follow my dream, please hit the like button, please subscribe. Let me know what you want to see in the future. Thanks for watching, and remember, no one said winning is easy. Thanks, guys.